Are you emotionally ready to retire? 8 questions to ask yourself, says the Wall Street Journal. Too many people leave work too early or too late. It doesn't have to be this way. All right, so somehow I've been able to, this is April 11th, somehow I've been able to get some articles from the Wall Street Journal behind their paywall or not having, I don't know how it works. I just know that I don't subscribe and I'm able to see this full articles. This is the second or third one I've had. So let's read this, shall we? All right, in case you want to read along. All right, so Marianne Vanderveld. I'm not familiar with her, but all right, let's see what she says. I haven't read the article, so we'll read it together and listen to my arguing dogs in the background. It's one of the most important decisions many of us will make, and we often get it wrong. I'm talking about retirement, silly, and specifically when to do it. If you're lucky enough to be able to determine your own retirement date, be grateful this change is not being forced on you. I don't know. But also be aware it's not a simple decision. Many of us know friends who thought they were emotionally ready but later regretted having retired. And we know colleagues who thought they were not ready and then got sick or died young. Filled with regret they had missed out on a phase of life that they could have been wonderful. It doesn't have to be this way. After seeing hundreds of individuals and couples in psychotherapy over the years and writing a book on retirement, I believe that retirement timing mistakes can be the exception rather than the rule. The key is to know what questions to ask yourself. Okay, so she's a psychotherapist. All right, this might be pretty interesting. I'm interested in what she has to say. So let's see. Every Sunday night, question 1. Every Sunday night, as I anticipate returning to work, do I look forward to finishing tasks, seeing friends and colleagues, and perhaps learning something new? Or do I dread another week of tedious tasks and difficult people? Yeah, I think it's 100% spot on. To answer this takes a little soul searching. Probably not for a lot of people, especially after decades of simply accepting your weekly routine. But if you pay attention to your gut feelings at the end of the weekend, you'll know whether your stomach is unhappy, not with worry. One CEO whom I saw from ages 59 to 69 had been in his position for 18 years. Although he would tell you he enjoyed his job, he hated the angst he felt at the office every day, especially on Mondays. Over time, he realized he was hanging on to work as a refuge, a place where he found success and recognition to avoid confronting issues he had at home. All right. Number 2, have I thought carefully about my financial picture? What expenses am I prepared to cut if money becomes tight? This is a great question. This is a great question. What expenses are you willing to is that? I could watch that forever. I love it. Yes, I am putting you on the video, boys. Oh, I could watch that forever. What expense? Oh, I'm going to go back here. I think that's critically important. What expenses are you willing to cut if your budget gets tight? I always tell, a lot of times we'll put a travel budget at 5 or 10, maybe even 15,000 a year for 10, 15 years, something like that. I always say, look, the markets go down to 20%. Just don't use that travel budget. It's okay. It's that simple. But find out what your expense you're willing to cut. By this age, you should know what resources you need to live on and what you'll have in income and savings for your retirement years. But sometimes people screw up, or circumstances screw them up. Maybe they or a financial advisor mismanaged their nest egg. Maybe the market collapses in a totally unexpected way. So it's useful to imagine expenses, cutting expenses. 100% agree with that. What do my already retired friends, relatives, and colleagues think? You are unique, yes, but you can learn a lot from people you know and trust. In my experience, seeking the advice of trusted friends is particularly important for successful women who are prone to second guess themselves and feel insecure about next steps. They often have worked harder than... What? Give me a friggin' break, dude. They have often worked harder than men to establish their success. That's freaking BS, lady. Shut your butt up. You don't know that. You're just discriminatory. In fact, if anything's the other way around, fool. I can't believe she says that. The women have often worked harder than the men to establish their success. You freaking piece of crap. That ticks me off. All right, I'm done with her. All right, so let's see what kind of comments we have. Because that friggin', that's what's not racist, it's a sexist. You don't know crap, lady. In fact, we know for a fact men work harder than women, you fool. and at least in terms of their professional endeavors. Do they work harder than women in the home life? No, no. But stop your freaking idiocy. I can't. I just gotta skip the comments now. All right, so let's just see what else she says. I'm done with this chick. Do I have hobbies or interests that could fill my time? Is there volunteer work I'd like to do? That's a good question. Would I like part-time work for more gradual retirement, or is a cold turkey better for me? Yeah, that's good. All right, so let's. And this chick sucks, dude. I'm so sick of this crap. It's just this. Can you imagine saying that men? I mean, literally, if I said men work harder than women in the professional office or the professional environment, yeah, canceled. But it's a fact. It's a fact of life. Do my partner have similar ideas about where to travel? What do we want? Okay, that's stupid. Let's see what else. Do we got comments in here? Oh, we got comments right here. Let's see. Come on, man. I hope they hammer her with this. All right. All right. Near retirement, being self-employed for 30. I'm sure you got to be a subscriber to comment. Yep, I'm sure. Yeah, it's currently closed. Yep. If you have 50% pay, there's nothing more than a self-serving advertisement for therapy. Yes, Zach. This is nothing more than a self-serving advertisement for therapy. If you can't already figure out your life without work, you've had no life. Let's see. I'm semi-retired. Man, no one said anything about her freaking. My husband retired in the job, retired because the job in a place that he loved came to an end. He is now eligible to apply for another job in that same place, and after 15 months of stifling boredom, occupied. Okay, whatever. This article had a greater impact on my life than any. No one says anything. Also, yeah. Also, men have a tendency to think that their wives' friends are their own. They are not. Okay. Age discrimination pervasive throughout culture. Yeah, right here. Thank you, good Lord. Yes, the chick takes a couple digs at men and frames some issues as women versus men. Maybe there's some deep-seated feminist anger. Thank you. Someone said it. It's hard to read past this sentence. They often have worked harder than men to establish their success. That statement reeks of certainty and leads me to question authors' ability to see people as individuals 100%. Observations do not equal criticism. That's criticism because that's a non-observation. That's a bull-faced lie. It's literally a lie. She's making crap up. All women working harder than men is not is exactly right. My man James here, he's the man. Can I like this? I don't know if it's going to let me like it or not because I'm not subscribed. Let's see here. But my man James, yeah, I got to be subscribed. Nope, don't want to subscribe. My man James hits it. He says, all women and work harder than men is not an observation as a bald-faced, sexist tripe, and that would not fly if we said the other way around. Finnegan! So she can kiss my big fat behind, which is big and fat, trust me, man. All right, let's see. Right on, James. Thank goodness I say. Someone's got to have caught that, right? Let's see. What else does this guy say? Right here. All women working harder than all men is not an observation, is at best simple. Bias, when used for basis for further rationale, is not good for foundation for analysis. If the author wants to direct it to women, then she should write another article for the less hardworking sex. Exactly. No, don't apologize, dude. Let's see, what other? All right, can you imagine? Exactly. Can you imagine an article written by a man presuming to analyze and assess women? I believe that is illegal. It's not illegal. Just be prepared for the double standard blowback you receive. Yeah, why all these HR articles written by women who in truth know very little about men? Exactly. All right, so 100%. All right. My wife's still second guessing. Okay, beautiful. A person does not wear out their welcome. Okay. Let's see. Sweet lady reduce. Okay. Thank you for a very good article for the 1 or 2 percenters. In your example, you cite well-off CFOs, and CEOs. Exactly. No. And this guy says, Alan Kahn says, could I perhaps persuade you to write a similar article for the remaining 90% and not offer retirement plans by the very CEOs here? Because look, this chick is just, I mean, she's a social justice warrior living in East Side Manhattan, wherever those rich people run, or a freaking Martha's Vineyard. I guarantee this lady has never dug a ditch in her life, or never pooped outside, or never freaking, who knows? It's just, yeah, yes, and that instances of soft male bashing. Exactly. What also bothers me in these kind of articles is the emphasis on work as life fulfilling as a source of meaning and dignity. Yep. on male friendships. Friday night over beers and barbecue. Okay, anyway. Let's see. Why do so many married men have friends while their wives do? Maybe it's because these married men are browbeating chumps with wives who want to. I don't know about that. We're all different on one. What? All right. Yes, seems many solutions suggest the need for therapy. This by a book writing therapist? Yep. This may be a good expense to cut out when retired, 100%. Without work, usually more than half your problems go away. Man, I could not agree. I could not agree more. So the people at the Wall Street Journal are a lot of them are looking base, man. I love it. Wake me up when this comment is over. That's pretty funny. Ellen, man, Ellen, I'm a big fan of this Ellen. She also said something negative on the stupid author too. Right on, Ellen. Ois, you're my kind of lady, Ellen. That's fantastic. I complain about work. The gender line on the need for long conversations. All right, all right. Retirement should be addressed. Mental change. All right. Well, I think we're done here. All right, as a 30-year-old community journalist, oh, good Lord, dude. I've regularly printed obituaries for folks who have died 6 months after retirement. Yeah, man. Please remember that none of this matters if the one you love is gone before her time. Oh, that's sad. Kevin Stack, that's sad. There was a guy named Kevin Stack who played guitar for a couple bands I liked in Troy, New York. All right. I just remember too many retired seniors. Okay. All right, so I guess we're done with this chick. All right. All right. Return time. All right. Anyway, so this chick's a loser. I thought would be good here, and I hate the crap of pitting men versus women. Just stop it. You sound like you just sound like an idiot. And you probably are, frankly, Marianne. Why would you? Look, the soy boys you appeal to, I get it. The vast majority of men aren't soy boys. I know there's a testosterone shortage in this country. I get it. But there's still a lot of testosterone. And men are sick of being called, we don't work as hard, we don't do as much, women do more. It's just full of crap, and it's embarrassing. And you just get away with it because you're a protected class, man. Sick of this crap. All right, we'll see you.